August 25th, 2025, Washington, D.C. In the sweltering summer heat, cameras and microphones surround the White House. The setting is familiar, but today's remarks will travel far beyond this lawn. In a country already divided, US President Donald Trump has ignited a fresh wave of controversy, openly suggesting that some Americans might prefer a dictator. At 005, Trump launches into a defense of his latest moves. Reporters lean in as he speaks, framing the debate around Chicago and his broader crackdown. As you all know, Chicago is a killing field right now, and they don't acknowledge it, and they say we don't need him. Freedom, freedom. He's a dictator. He's a dictator. A lot of people are saying, maybe we like a dictator. I don't like a dictator. I'm not a dictator. I'm a man with great common sense, and I'm a smart person. And when I see what's happening to our cities, and then you send in troops, instead of being praised, they're saying you're trying to take over the republic. These people are sick. The comments came as Trump signed a new set of executive orders tightening his federal clampdown on the Capitol while vowing harsh prosecution for flag burners. The timing was deliberate. Just days earlier, the president had threatened to deploy National Guard units into major cities, including Chicago and Baltimore, a move critics denounced as unconstitutional. For many Americans, the idea of liking a dictator is not a casual remark, but a chilling glimpse into the fragility of US democracy. For historians, the echoes are familiar. In 2016, Trump praised strongmen leaders abroad. In 2020, he used federal agents against protesters in Portland. And now in 2025, the rhetoric lands in a nation already scarred by years of political turbulence, economic divides, and cultural battles. His words are not dismissed as a slip, but seen as a calculated provocation, rallying supporters while baiting opponents into outrage. When Trump describes Chicago as a killing field, the message is clear: justify intervention and frame democratic-led cities as lawless. Yet the numbers paint a different picture. Homicides in Chicago are down nearly 30% this year. Shootings have dropped by 40%. Local leaders say the president's rhetoric is not only misleading, but risks fueling further division and mistrust between communities and law enforcement. Opponents wasted no time in firing back. Critics accused Trump of testing the limits of presidential power, hinting at martial law, and trivializing the trauma of authoritarian regimes. Legal scholars point out that prosecuting flag burning has already been ruled unconstitutional by the Supreme Court. But for Trump, the optics may matter more than legal precedent. His supporters see resolve. His critics see a dangerous dance with dictatorship, cloaked in the language of common sense. The broader implications are sobering. When Trump says that a lot of people are saying maybe we like a dictator, he taps into a deeper question. What do Americans really want from leadership in moments of crisis? Stability and authority, or freedom, even if it comes with chaos? Polls suggest a growing minority is open to authoritarian solutions, particularly when crime, immigration, and cultural unrest dominate the headlines. As Trump leaves the podium, the scene captures his strategy: plant the idea, deny it, and let the country debate it endlessly. I'm not a dictator, he says, even as the word dominates the airwaves. Tonight, Washington is left with a question that will outlive the day's soundbite. Was this a warning, a joke, or a trial balloon for a nation still wrestling with the meaning of democracy? From Washington, this is more than a presidential remark. It is a mirror held up to a divided America, asking not only what kind of leader it has, but what kind of leader it truly wants.
As you all know, Chicago is a killing field right now, and they don't acknowledge it. And they say, we don't need him, freedom, freedom. He's a dictator, he's a dictator. A lot of people are saying maybe we like a dictator. I don't like a dictator. I'm not a dictator. I'm a man with great common sense, and I'm a smart person. And when I see what's happening to our cities, and then you send in troops, instead of being praised, they're saying you're trying to take over the republic. These people are sick.